Hello, my name is Dr. Tan and I'm a Hong Kong registered chiropractor. Today I would like to talk about flat feet. What are the general conceptions of flat feet? The more common ones that I've heard of are, do people with flat feet have more foot pain? Or are they more prone to plantar fasciitis? And can people with flat feet become elite athletes? First of all, flat feet are defined as fallen arches where your feet press flat on the ground when you are standing. Generally, there are two types of flat feet, rigid and flexible. To differentiate very simply between these two types of flat feet, rigid flat feet means that the arches remain flat whether or not you're standing or sitting. Whereas for flexible flat feet, the arches will appear when you are sitting, but not when you're standing. Another sign that you can take note of by yourself when you're at home is if your shoes appear to be slipping or shifting more to the center when you have removed them. Rigid flat feet are very rare and they're usually due to congenital issues resulting in bone anomalies, such as tarsal coalition, which occurs in 1 out of 1,000 people, and a vertical talus, which occurs in about 1 out of 10,000 people. You can also acquire a rigid flat foot if certain bones in the foot develop severe osteoarthritis. If you think that you may have a rigid flat foot, please do seek advice and support from a suitable healthcare professional. As such, the focus shall be more on flexible flat feet, which is more common, and from here on, I will generally refer to this term as flat feet only for the rest of the video. 1 in 4 of us have this type of flat feet. So are they a modern occurrence? Ask your friends and family around you, and I'm pretty sure that there will be a number of them having flat feet. All of us are born without arches in our feet. The development of these arches begins around age 6 and is completed at around ages 7 to 10. The shape of the arch is not formed by bones. Rather, they are formed by the small muscles in the sole of the feet. The healthy arch acts like a shock absorber for the foot, which allows the impact forces to the sole of our foot to be distributed over a wider region of the foot for a longer period of time. And so this would reduce the strain on the muscles and joints of the foot and ankle. On the other hand, flat feet tends to cause the foot to roll inwards like this. And so this would increase the strain, stress and pressure on the ankle and foot. When walking and running barefoot on uneven surfaces, such as soil and sand, these muscles provide stabilization by using our toes to grip on the uneven surface. However, since most of the paths we walk on these days are flat, and even when in the park we put on shoes to protect our feet, exposure of our bare feet to uneven surfaces have greatly reduced. And if there is less usage of these muscles, how could the arches be formed? While most flat-footed people are asymptomatic, that is to say, they can usually go through their activities of daily living or ADLs without any pain, they are more prone to suffer from plantar fasciitis since the plantar fascia gets stretched from the heel bone when standing. Besides that, the muscles in the leg and foot can also be affected and become sore after prolonged activity in flat-footed people. Also, consider the alignment of the ankle and foot in flat feet. This will cause a cumulative effect on the rest of the joints along the lower kinetic chain, which includes the knee, hip, pelvis, and lower back. due to changes in weight bearing. As such, knee, hip, and lower back pain can also occur indirectly due to flat feet. Does having flat feet mean that you cannot be good at sports or enjoy your physical activity? Definitely not. In fact, did you know that many elite professional athletes are actually flat-footed? As mentioned before, most flat-footed people are asymptomatic, and if this is the case, treatment may not be necessarily required. In spite of that, the reality is that for some athletes who are symptomatic, flat feet can cause the symptoms mentioned previously. Therefore, conservative care that includes the usage of modalities, joint manipulation, soft tissue therapy, postural and exercise therapy, even orthotics in certain cases, can help the flat-footed athlete reduce pain and discomfort from flat feet, as well as possibly enhance their performance. Is it possible to develop a foot arch as an adult? In most cases, this is possible. It is done with a combination of certain foot exercises and proper ankle, foot, and toe positioning to help create or encourage the rehabilitation of your foot arch. A chiropractor or physiotherapist can most certainly help you with this. What about the use of orthotics? Everyone has varying degrees of flat feet, and not everyone experiences pain in the same way. Therefore, you need to select orthotics that suit your own needs. Is a higher and harder orthotic better? If you are currently in pain when walking and want to try out orthotics, it is generally recommended that a lower and softer orthotic be used first. Then, as you gradually adapt to it, the hardness and the height of the orthotic can be increased accordingly, based on your needs and with the advice of a suitable healthcare professional or foot expert. Therefore, if you think that you or your loved ones may have flat feet and are currently suffering from pain due to that, be sure to get a more comprehensive examination done by your healthcare provider as soon as possible, so that you can walk more comfortably and healthily. So if you liked this video and found it helpful, feel free to give us a like and share this information with your friends and family. If you have any enquiries at all, please do leave a comment below. And finally, subscribe to our channel to learn more about chiropractic and physiotherapy. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye!